Radio. Keep it locked.
Father's Day, Vybz Kartel in Atlanta, and our very special guest host, Sir Alexander. Massive welcome to Season 5 of Atlanta's top-rated Caribbean podcast, the Island Heat Radio Show podcast, right here on APAP Radio. I got to say, I am your host, DJ Superpeck, and filling in for Lady Lalabella. Like I said, we've got a special guest host in the building. Now, this episode, as always, is brought to you by our sponsor, APAP Media Group. APAP Media Group is a full-service creative video and photo production company specializing in podcasting, multi-camera recording, and live streaming. You can contact them via email at info@apapmedia.com. We say thank you to our sponsors each and every time. Now, as always, like I said, we've got a great show lined up for you here on Island Heat. We discuss the best in Caribbean music, culture, trending topics, and of course, we interview the island movers and shakers. Keep it locked as we test your knowledge on how Caribbean you are with our all things Caribbean trivia. You know, where we can see, you know, some people are better knowledge about the Caribbean than even some Caribbean people, you know. So we might check your Caribbean card. Let's see how that goes. And of course, we're counting down the top 10 songs here in the ATL by Caribbean artists and producers who are living here in the ATL. All right, that goes down at the top of the hour, 10 p.m. So as we get into the topic of today's show, the theme of today's show is Father's Day. Father's Day is the theme of today's show, everybody. Now, Father's Day is celebrated around the world, and it is put in place to, celebrate and honor fathers, just like they do for mothers. In some cultures around the world, they also have Sibling Day, and they also have Grandparents' Day. You know, now in the Caribbean, the Father's Day is celebrated as commonly done on the third Sunday in June. It is not a public holiday, but it's still a widely recognized celebration. Okay, now of course, different things happen for the fathers. I don't know if we get the same love that moms do, but we get it. You know, we get it. We get it. Now we've got a special guest host here in the building. My good friend, who I know is a great father. Welcome to the show, my brother, Sir Alexander.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, man. It's a pleasure.
Hey, thank you for joining us. Before, we spoke, remote. So you're in the building this time.
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome to the house. Welcome to the house.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, definitely. Now, you're arriving right before Father's Day on the Father's Day show. Tell us for you, what is, how significant is Father's Day, or you being a father to you?
I love the feeling because I have great kids. So that makes a whole lot of difference. So, my kids, I'm not giving no trouble. So, me and my kids are cool. We have a bond. It's a family thing. So, my kids are very instrumental in my music and the songs that we will discuss later on. Very instrumental in what they hear, things that I don't usually hear. So, we get along good.
And you're open to their feedback and their critique,
Yeah, because my daughter hears things that I thought was great. Master, then she says, "Are you not hearing this?" Listen carefully, and I'm like, "Okay, I hear it."
Okay.
We get along. They're very instrumental in everything I do, and very supportive.
As they should be. So big up to all the good fathers out there, and big up to all of the good kids out there who make it easy on dads. Yeah. I gotta say, shout outs to my daughter. I'm so very, very proud of her. She just graduated high school, is on the way to college this year. So, big things. You feel like accomplishment, like, you can say, I checked one, got one through, and it's just on to the next step.
She's a good child as well.
Definitely.
Big girl.
I'm very, very, very proud of her. So, Kaya, big up yourself every time, baby girl. Now, Sir Alexander, we're about to get into the all things Caribbean trivia of the day. So we're gonna put you on the spot too. We'll see if you're able to come up with with the correct answer on this one. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, jumping into the All Things Caribbean trivia, where we test your knowledge about Caribbean history. Today's trivia question is: which Caribbean island has the largest concentration of churches?
Whole Caribbean.
All right. Which Caribbean island has the largest concentration of churches? A, is it Haiti? B, is it Trinidad and Tobago? C, is it Jamaica? Or D, is it Cuba? I don't know. Sir Alexander, you think you have a good answer for that one?
So I grew up in Jamaica, and there's a church in every corner, so I'm going to go with Jamaica. But I really think Haiti has more church than Jamaica.
You think Haiti, I don't know if Haiti was what kind of church. Right? They have it, but it's like, what kind of church? All right, folks, I'm going to give you guys a chance to go ahead and to see if you can figure that one out. All right. And then we'll be back right after this break with the answer to today's trivia question. This is the Island Heat Show right here on APAT Media. Well, I'm your host, DJ Super Pack, and filling in for Lady Lalabella, our special guest host, Sir Alexander, is in the building. This is new music from a artist based here in the ATL, Messiah Marshall. Let's go, y'all. This is Sweet Like Candy.
What you say now? Get ready now. It's time to show me. That girl, she's sweet like sugar cane. No sugar rush to me brain, driving me insane. Oh God, in my running water, sexy as can be, and you know that she got a healthy body. But the girl just teasing me, whining, going low, all the way down to the floor, putting on a show. She's a professional, whining, going down, bouncy, rolling round, all the way down to the ground. I know she's sweet like candy, sweet like candy. I want to eat it, I want to lick it, I want to suck it, I want to bite it.
What, you think soca artists don't reside in the ATL as well? You got it wrong. You think it's just Memorial Day? We come to represent.
Get ready.
Sweet like candy. Let's go.
To show me. That girl, she's sweet like sugar cane. No sugar rush to me.
His name is Messiah.
Driving me insane. Oh God, in my running water, sexy as can be, and you know that she got a healthy body. But the girl just teasing me, whining, going low, all the way down to the floor, putting on a show. She's a professional, whining, going down, bouncy, rolling round, all the way down to the ground. I know she's sweet like candy, sweet like candy. I want to eat it, I want to lick it, I want to suck it, I want to bite it. Sweet like candy, sweet like candy. And the way she gets going round, make me want to go downtown. Candy, candy, candy. Oh gosh. So I take a trip down to here.
Yes, indeed. The voice of the man Messiah right there with Sweet Like Candy. Now, we're going to jump right back into our trivia question. All right. I want to see if you guys were able to come up with the answer to today's trivia question. Which Caribbean island has the highest concentration of churches globally? Is it A, Haiti? Is it Trinidad and Tobago? Is it C, Jamaica? Or D, is it Cuba? And the answer is, Sir Alexander.
Jamaica.
He says Jamaica, and Jamaica is correct. Jamaica is correct. Now, Jamaica has the highest concentration of churches in the Caribbean and possibly the world based on the number of churches per square mile. Now, Jamaica is said to have over 1,600 churches. Yeah. You know, there's a whole lot of praising of the Lord happening in Jamaica. Yeah.
and taking up people's money too.
Hey, it's donations to the building fund. Donations to the building fund. You know, you need to do these things. You know, and Pastor needs a new suit. Yeah, you gotta take care. You gotta take care of certain things. Now, there is a strong attribute to a strong Christian population and the significant role that religion plays in Jamaican culture and daily life. Thus, yeah, and I think not every Jamaican get along with each other, right? So you start your own thing. Basically, you have to go to church a few months, and then you say, you know what, I don't like this church, but I can start my own church, and you know what I mean. So everybody has their own.
And collect something. That's
what the man said. Now, while some sources mention that Vatican City has the most churches per capita due to its small population, Jamaica still definitely holds the distinction within the Caribbean, hands down. You know, so we'll say Jamaicans are very holy and blessed people. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with that. We'll go with that, right? Sir Alexander is our special guest right here in the building today as he's filling in for Lady Lalabella. Hope she's well. She'll get well soon. She'll be back with us real soon, you know. But we're going to jump right into From the MP's Desk. Now, the Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, Minister of Sports, used the platform afforded by the International Olympic Committee, IOC, at their inaugural Olympis 360 Summit in Switzerland. The highlight of some of Jamaica's achievements in sports, as well as its medium and long-term goals. Minister Grange led one of the sessions along with the CEO of Public Bank in Italy, Miss Anatolia Bologna, and she is this is the only development bank in the world dedicated to financing sports and cultural projects. The minister was one of the special guests of the president-elect of the IOC, Miss Christy Coventry. She is the first female president of this international sporting body. Minister Grange was recognized as one of the longest-serving ministers in sports across the globe and was congratulated for her distinguished service to the industry. While in Switzerland at the summit, Minister Grange took the opportunity to have discussions with a number of stakeholders around possible partnerships in sports, enterprise, and business opportunities. During the conference, the minister focused her attention on leveraging sports for social and economic prosperity in Jamaica. So big up to Minister Babsy Grange every time, always doing great work around the world, representing for the Jamaicans every time. And definitely, you know, when it comes to global sports, Jamaica is a recognized powerhouse, especially in the area of track and field. Yep. Right, we still have the fastest man and woman alive. You know, there's a record that a female sprinter has, right? That everybody knows that's not a legit record. Okay, we know the doping was doping. Okay, we know what was going on there. Okay, all right. So I'm just saying, but definitely powerhouse is on the track. In your days in school in Jamaica, were you ever involved in sports?
Oh yeah, soccer first. Some track and field. What else? They wanted us to swim, but I didn't see the competition in that for me. Other guys were great at that, but we did track and field, but a lot of soccer.
Okay.
And I didn't like cricket much. I thought it was boring.
All right. Okay. Now I've done a little bit of everything. You know, from tennis to cricket to but football was my main thing. I ran track for 1 week, and I realized I needed to chase a ball. Okay, I just didn't have it to just on my own, just
relay races and all that. But yeah, soccer was our. We say football, Americans say soccer, but yeah, soccer was the thing.
Yeah. How do you like the current Jamaican national team? How they're looking up? They were in England the other day, did fairly well.
Yeah, keep hope alive.
Yeah.
Still support them.
Yeah, it's a ways to go. We're getting back to the World Cup. We're getting back to the World Cup soon.
I hope so.
Even if I've got to go ahead and suit up and get back out there myself,
A lot of training, but I don't know if I could do it. That is.
We're gonna do our best to make it happen.
Yeah, man, we'll stand behind them.
Now, Sir Alexander, you've got a brand new project. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Officially released on May 23rd. And it's called Back to My Roots.
Back to My Roots.
What's the significance of that title?
All the tracks, the type of music is what made me fall in love with reggae music. So I wanted to take it back to when I was younger, what made me appreciate this music. So the type of tracks and the type of songs is definitely that. So I took it back to my roots, even with the cover art. Mm-hmm. Back to my roots, the baby picture, the young picture, them. And if you do realize, every picture we take in Jamaica as a child, we have to hold on to a leaf. You ever realize that?
Yeah.
So I made the significance of that. Okay. Make sure so that upon it.
All right. There you go. No, so you released the first single, which was Little Green Apples.
Correct.
We've debuted it on the program already. Why that particular song as the lead single for this new project?
That's one of my favorite songs of all time. And it's a love song that doesn't say I love you. Mm. And I remember Jack Ruby testing his sound early one Saturday, like 3 o'clock. And that was the song he played. He played that and Stay at Home, which I did Stay at Home a couple years ago.
Okay.
But when the bass line came on, I was like, this is amazing. All right. So it's just one of my favorite love songs that doesn't say I love you.
All right. Do you know the original?
Yeah, man. Yes, man.
Okay. Not the original reggae, the original.
O.C. Smith.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking with our Atlanta-based international reggae artist, Sir Alexander. Brand new project is on the road, and this is Little Green Apples here.
With my hair down in my eyes, and she says hi. And then I stumble to the breakfast table while the kids were going off to school. Goodbye. Yeah. She reaches out and takes my hands, squeezes it and says, yes. How are you feeling, hon? And then I look across her smiling lips that warms my heart and see my morning sun. Yeah. And if that's not loving me, and all I've got to say, in the summertime. There's no such thing as Mother Zeus, Disneyland and Mother Goose. Ain't no nursery rhyme. Jah didn't make the little green apples, and it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. No.
That's the man himself, Sir Alexander, with Little Green Apples. Big song. Of course, the Dennis Brown version, huge in reggae.
Yes.
Yeah. You did a good job.
Thank you so much.
You know. They say certain songs are so big and so signature that you're supposed to stay away from them. Don't.
Leave them alone. But I did sing this like 100 times before I got it. I think I got it right.
But and the thing is, you're not doing Dennis Brown doing the song. You're doing you doing the song. You've made it, your signature. So yeah. Big up. Now, one of my personal favorites on the album, even just the name, the title jumps out right at me right away because everybody knows I'm about sweet reggae music. Yeah. Now, more music. Sir Alexander is our special guest. We're just going through some of the tracks on this brand spanking new release out right now. It's called Back to My Roots.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. I love this music. Really love this music. No matter what they do, none of them can kill my vibe. As soon as the bass line kicks in, I'm energized. Something about the music, I need it to survive. I get an irie feeling, how could I deny? Give us some sweet reggae music, cause I love it. Give me nice reggae music, I can't do without it. Rockin' to rubber dub music, ooh, I love it. Skanking to sweet reggae music, this is how we do it.
Watch it.
Now, let me tell you something about this one. This for me, right? I hear it's a different. This is more like that 80s big heavy bass line reggae sound. That Sly and Robbie, getting ready for the stadiums, kind of a big bass reggae sound. Yeah. So tell me about this instrumental.
So I got the track from D Clef, an Aboriginal named Brando, and then when we recorded the song, we couldn't get the clearance. So my engineer did the track all over, and then somebody else sent another track, but the other track was kind of rubber dubbish, like hardcore. But then we said this one has like the international vibe and the room. So we went with this one.
Yeah.
We went with this one.
Sweet reggae music. Sir Alexander. Let's go. DJ Super Peck at the controls. This is the Island Heat Radio Show podcast. Let's go, yo.
No matter what they do, none of them can kill my vibe. As soon as the bass line kicks in, I'm energized. Something about the music, I need it to survive. I get an irie feeling, how could I deny? Give us some sweet reggae music, cause I love it. Give me nice reggae music, I can't do without it. Rockin' to rubber dub music, ooh, I love it. Skanking to sweet reggae music.
Now watch my artists get bad on it. Watch my artists get bad on it.
Watch it.
Music is like medicine. Yes, it's good for everything. You can take a dose of kindness, don't you give up. No, music always has a way. Reggae music takes me places I've never been and showed me things I've never seen. This music is a blessing. Give us some sweet reggae music, cause I love it. Give me nice reggae music, I can't do without it. Rockin' to rubber dub music, ooh, I love it. Skanking to sweet reggae music, this is how we do it. Something about the music, something about the music, it always soothes the soul.
Yeah, wake up my chip in that.
It's the voice of the man, Demarco.
Why?
This one is called Rice and Peas, y'all.
This a true story. Says she want house, but buy a two-story. Two be man a garage, me gyal a you on it. Put you first every time I give you the glory. Me put you before me, hold on. And if I fashion me buy every expensive place sweet. All when me no habit me a spend it, me play big. My waiting on the next one fit yes with. And when she say I love in time, oh yes me need kid. Swear to God, say me in my feelings, in my feelings. Oh you fit do this for a Sunday evening. Hey girl, spoil man rice and peas, spoil man rice and peas. Hey girl, spoil man rice
Father's Day soon reach. We cannot have the spoiling of the rice and the peas, especially not the Father's Day meal. No. That's the voice of the man Demarco right there with the rice and peas. Welcome, if you're just tuning in to the Island Heat Radio Show podcast right here on APAP Media. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and of course, comment, like, and share the link. We're talking now with Sir Alexander. He's just released a brand new project, Back to My Roots. How many tracks on the album?
It was supposed to be 12, but couldn't get clearance in time for one of the tracks, so it ended up being 11.
Okay, and one is a bonus track.
Yeah, we just made that the bonus. Moments.
Yeah. Now, Moments is a song that I've not come across before that you found. Tell me about that particular track.
So Moments was produced by Crazy Richie from Afrique Sound, Afrique in New York. Big sound from back then. So Crazy Richie, his cousin made the track, and the song was originally done by Arthur Robinson. And Crazy Richie told me he had a song for me to sing by an artist, and I'm like, I know a lot of songs.
Yeah.
A lot of songs, but and it's a studio one artist.
Okay.
But he only had the one song. So
okay.
I've been listening to the song for like 4 years, and then about 2 years ago I decided I'm gonna go ahead and record it because I'm listening to his version so much. I really like the song. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
But I end up loving the song, and it's a lot of people's favorite for some reason.
Okay, so the original, you would say, wasn't the biggest hit coming out of Studio One, right?
You know, Studio One have so many big artists.
Major League, right. Yeah. And it was the artist's one song.
Arthur Robinson, yeah.
All right, so Moments by Sir Alexander, off the new, brand new album on the Let's Go.
Ago, I used to write letters to you. Moments ago, I couldn't sleep at night cause of you. But now I know I should let you go, for I have found my love. Like you, no, I should have known that your love wasn't true, but now it's true, though it hurts the most, for our love has ended.
Yeah, man, this is more than just rent a tile. That's all our close for a while, yeah? Them style there. Yeah, man. Big people music. Yeah. I'm feeling it. So, where is the album out right now?
It's doing very well. 2 songs, well, yesterday I got this message, 2 songs enter the chart in Europe.
Okay.
So it's doing well. Definitely, Life featuring China is doing major things.
That one is gonna hurt the world. We'll get into that one. We'll get into that one in a little bit more. We'll get into a little bit more depth on that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are in tune right now to the Island Heat Radio Show podcast right here on APAP Media. I'm your host DJ Superpeg, and filling in for Lady Lalabella, a very special guest host in the building is Sir Alexander. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dropped this particular new song from the man himself, Mikey General. Mikey General, a good friend of Sir Alexander. In fact, we'll tell you something about how Sir Alexander became Sir Alexander. Thanks to contributions from the great Mikey General himself. This is new music from Jamaica. Let's go, y'all. Whoa. That one put in its own high gear. Right? We're going to switch it over to this side.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I search to find the love within. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Hey, hey, hey. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Say I'm in the days from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Hey, hey, hey. Some people search the whole wide world for love. Still they never find what they dream of. What you want to do for love.
One of my favorite songs of all time. I just love the lyrics, love the melody. Take it again from top. Great Mikey General, y'all. Let's go.
Search to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Hey, hey, hey. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Say I'm in the days from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Hey, hey, hey. Some people search the whole wide world for love. Still they never find what they dream of. What you want to do for love. We've tried everything, but you just won't give up.
British-born Jamaican singer Mikey General, a.k.a. Mikey Taylor, moved back from Jamaica at age 2. Not long after, he began to sing radio and television. He recognized for his songs in school and in church. In his teenage years, he already voicing for large Kingston sound systems like Kilimanjaro, Virgo Sounds. At 16, he recorded his first song for sound system owner Ruby Silence. Mikey returned to Britain in 1982 and continued to voice for top sounds. Only this time, it was British sound systems like Coxsone International and Saxon. The latter gave him a chance on the road, touring Europe in 1984, along with Smiley Culture, Pappy Levi, and Maxi Priest. In 1985, it was a large year with Dub Venture produced track Dance Hall Vibes. This earned him Performer of the Year. After 10 years in England, Mikey's spirituality was becoming the center of his life, and he moved back to Jamaica. A great moment came when he met Luciana for the first time at Castro Brown's New Name studio. I noticed the godliness in his movements, stated Mikey. In 1993, the two friends became mainstays at Philip Fatis Burrell's Exterminator crew. And they toured America and Europe. And boy, I tell you, Mikey General has not looked back. Some of the greatest songs on that Exterminator label. I mean, big up to Mikey General, still doing his thing each and every time.
Good friend.
Yo, so we got a Mikey General story. So Sir Alexander, you formerly performed under the name
Little Pinches.
Little Pinches, and how did that transition from Little Pinches to Sir Alexander occur?
So we were all hanging out at a studio here in Georgia, and
We who all?
me, you, Luciana, Mikey, a lot of people were there, a lot of artists, a lot of soundmen were there, and we were outside chilling with Luciana, Mikey, and Luciana and Mikey said, "Yo, you need to start using Alexander. It's a big name." So he says, "And my name is Jefta, and I was gonna use Jefta, but it never worked out. But Alexander, Sir Alexander, when the people see you, they say, 'What's up, Alex? What's up, Alexander?'" And we decided, okay, we're going to do what Luciana said. If Luciana and Mikey said, that's it. It's lost. So we did that. Yeah, but big up Mikey General, man.
And from there, that was it. Sir Alexander,
Alexander
is the thing.
And then I let Pinchers know that I'm going to change it. And Pinchers said, people are still going to say Pinchers, but whatever you decide to do, make sure you keep the level and the standards high. As far as, so it must get better. The standards shouldn't drop. I said, okay. So as far as the music goes, it needs to get better, the content. And he did mention Agent Sasko. And him said, remember him? People still say Assassin, because them still play Assassin dub plates and whatever.
Right.
Pinchers is still going to be there. Just keep the standard to a different level. Because every time I release a song, or Pinchers release a song, it was, is that you or is that Pinchers? So, okay, let's just do what Luciana said and do the Sir Alexander. So that's what we did.
Good stuff. And haven't looked back, right?
No, we don't moonwalk. We just keep going forward.
Well, although we're returning to our roots.
As far as that's concerned, yeah.
Now, you mentioned some big artists and, some things that do right here in the ATL. On this particular project, there's no collaborations and things. Was that intentional?
No, we just didn't get clearance in time.
Oh, okay.
So D-Clef was definitely, because me and D-Clef have, as a matter of fact, big respect to D-Clef. We have a lot of songs together, and we have a song, the title is called The Police, but we didn't get everything finalized in time, so we're going to release it later on this year.
Okay, cool. Now, one of the, or excuse me, not that there's not, but the collab on there is with a legend in the reggae music game, icon, one of the most multi-talented artists and performers, the great Shinehead.
Great one, yeah.
Now, this song was previously released on, was that the Standby EP? And you how did you get the remix with Shinehead? How did that collab come together?
So we did a show, Rubber Dub Festival, a couple of years ago, which is coming up again this August. And I played a bunch of songs for him. And he says, nah. You have a song called Life. And I'm like, he said, that's the song I want to work with.
So he was already familiar with the song
which
from the...
surprised me, because I'm like, okay, I didn't know he was... But this man loves music, so he listens to everything.
Yeah.
This man. Kingston 12 Hi-Fi is his sound system. Later on tonight, he's probably playing live on Instagram or somewhere. He just loves music. But then he said, Life, there's something about the song. And when we're gone, 50 years later, the song will still be playing. I said, oh, wow. So I actually recorded him, and he says, usually I don't let anyone do this, but this is a special moment. So I have video footage of him recording the song. I sat there, and I was in awe, because we were supposed to do it the Sunday, and dub plates and things got in the way, and then we didn't get a chance to do it until the Tuesday. So I was at the studio probably 6 hours ahead of time waiting.
Right.
When he came in, he said, we're doing it right now. I was like, okay.
Okay.
And he did it. I was like, this is major.
Recorded here in Atlanta?
Right here in Atlanta.
All right.
I did the edits, because the way the song is released, when he heard it, he's like, well, yeah, I moved stuff around, but he loved it, and I love it.
All right, so let's take a listen. This is Sir Alexander featuring Shinehead live, y'all.
Watch this.
This is the remix.
Rhythm selection again. On the air.
Life is too short. Let's live every day like it's the last. No need to stress. Stop worrying about your past. Hold your head high. Make memories that will last. Do what is right. And kindness forever just ask.
Watch this.
This is the remix.
Check the message in the music, y'all. It's 2025. It's rough out there, yeah. But you know, as long as you've got life, yeah, you've got hope. Let's go.
Life is too short. Let's live every day like it's the last. No need to stress. Stop worrying about your past. Hold your head high. Make memories that will last. Do what is right. And kindness forever just ask. Life may be short, but one should never give in. Just hold the faith and stand firm within. I'm only here to let you know you should pray every day. God is in control.
Yeah, that melody.
Never, never, never you give up. Never, never, never you give in. Take my advice, live your life right. Keep your hands and your heart clean. Keep them clean. Keep them
The voice is Sir Alexander alongside Shinehead, y'all.
Life is too short. Let's live every day like it's the last. No need to stress. Stop worrying about your past. Hold your head high. Make memories that will last. Do what is right. And kindness forever just ask. You gotta stand your ground. They tryna kill us, but we ain't gon' lay down. I learned my lesson from this planned obsolescence. Life is too short. Let's live every day like it's the last. They tryna kill us. Make memories that will last. Do what is right. And kindness forever just ask. Never you give up.
When is the video? When is the video dropping? When is the video dropping? That's all I want.
We're probably shooting in August.
Because Shinehead is gonna help to bring some great attention to some great music on this project, brother.
Yeah.
And that particular the way you put it together. I wonder what I need to hear the raw version, because you said how you did your magic on it.
The raw version is like, everybody who was outside the booth was like, everybody was like, whoa. The vocals are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
Dude can sing, dude can rap, dude does his own production, everything, mastering, everything, man.
He does his own mastering?
He can. He does some.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Make tracks. The Billie Jean track was all his.
Big up, Shinehead every time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Island Heat Radio Show podcast right here on APAP Radio. I am your host, DJ Super Peck, and filling in for Lady Lalabella, our special guest host, the man himself, Sir Alexander, is in the building. Now, we've got a couple of announcements, some stuff going on here in the ATL as we're going through the tracks here on Sir Alexander's brand new release, Back to Our Roots. Now, do remember, each and every Wednesday, you've got Way Up Wednesdays. You've got, unfortunately, the end of Gal Farm Thursdays. Big up to Juggler every time. Now we've got new Chopper Thursdays that's going down inside of Chef Tony's, and we've got Light Glue each and every Friday. We've got Memory Lane Sundays going down each and every Sunday. I was over there last night actually took in the vibes. Big up to Rev Sound every time. Rev was in the building, Revolution, and Rico Vibes was also Natural Vibes. It is a grown people party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pastoral.
Good vibes over there. Good vibes over there. Now, also you got the Rum Punch brunch each and every Sunday downtown. On the 13th, Skeng and Kraft are going to be in the ATL. On the 14th, you've got Dip and Drip. It's a day event. And also on the 14th, Twisted Spirits, the ATL day party. And Love of Dancehall, which is a night event. So 14th got a lot going on there. Also, Short Man birthday event. On the 15th, it's all about Mikey Sparkle's Father's Day family event. Also, the One Love concert is going down on that date out there in Mapleton. Big up to Audley and the crew. That one features I Genoa and Brat Band. Also, Maxi Priest and Luciana is going to be here. Messenger, no? Yeah. And we've got Dads, Babies, and Bottles. Dads, Babes, and Bottles, excuse me, on the 15th. And Skin Out ATL on the 15th as well. Also, we've got a special event going down on June 27th and 28th. It is the 2025 CCPSA Atlanta Chapter Summerfest. And that is going down on the 27th of June at Golden Crust Restaurant, which is at 676 Duluth Highway. And that's going to be from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Music by the man DJ Charger. And then that's the meet and greet. And then the Summerfest itself goes down at JVC Event Hall. And that is 4515 Stone Mountain Highway, Lilburn. And that's going to be from 7 p.m. to 2 p.m. as well. All right. Dress code, elegant, casual. If you know what that means. All right. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure. Lady Debs, help us out. Dress to impress. I do that all the time. That's regular. We got that locked. Shucks. No sneakers. So that's a fundraiser event, folks. So make sure you all go out and check that out. All right. And of course, Speak Harmony podcast goes down every Tuesday right here. I got to say special condolences to Sharon Thompson and her family. I wish them all of our prayers at this sad time for them, okay? Shout outs to everybody in the chat room. I see Miss Blakey P out there. I see Lady Lalabella is in the chat room. Big up every side. Big up. Who else do we have? Sharon, of course. You know, she always got to make sure she represents. Yeah, the queen is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, what else we got going down here before we get to... All right, we're going to jump back into some more music, and we're going to keep the vibes going. This is the Island Heat Radio Show podcast here on APAP Radio. Brand new music from Sanchez, representing for Yard, y'all. All the great singers are released music right about now. Sir Alexander and Sanchez, Wagwan.
Jam down, now when the sun goes down. Said it's a city of broken dreams, but it's my town. Well, jam down is where my story begins. It's got the city of queens and the city of kings. I walk around and see people who are lost in the days. Just a smile on their faces said they're truly amazed. We love all the attention, this is where we belong. People of the city stand strong. Well, I love you to my heart and my soul. And when you love me back, it makes me whole. City of hope, I say city of pain. But in my heart, you will always remain my own. Oh, Jamaica. Jam down, jam down, jam down. Now when the sun goes down. Said it's a city of broken dreams, but it's my town.
Say what? Say what? Say what?
Jam down, jam down, jam down is where my story begins. It's got the city of queens and the city of kings. Yeah.
Alexander is back in town. Word gets around.
Something's wrong by the voice of the man, Sir Alexander, y'all.
Hey, something's wrong. You need to make a change, young man. Your lifestyle I don't understand. Tell me what is your future plans? Hey, don't be wrong. Hey, you man, you feel live up strong. Try and understand. Oh, no, try and understand. Just those crazy ballers out of town for messing up the dance all vibes. Jacob Miller would have blazed up fire in a tenement yard. Tears would come to his eyes if reggae roll call was to be called up yonder. Tenors I would run and hide. Peter Touch should have run, go find a bush doctor. Scared him get paralyzed. Hey, something's wrong. You need to make a change, young man. Your lifestyle I don't understand. Hey, tell me what is your future plans? Don't be wrong. Hey, you man, you feel live up strong. Try and understand. Oh, no, if you try and understand.
So. Pull up. Yeah. So something's wrong. We also a song that we've heard before.
Right. So Something's Wrong was produced by Ski and Success, dancehall singer Ski and Success, years ago. But I wrote the song, so I own the copyrights. So I decided, I think when it was released before, the message went over a lot of people's head. So I decided to do it again and change it up a little bit. The track was given to me by General Jamaican, not
Mikey General.
Not Mikey General.
General Jamaican.
The one who sing Footprints, who's also the artist that taught me how to arrange my harmonies from New York, from Bronx days. But yeah, I think the message went over a bunch of people's heads, so I decided to do it again. Okay? And it's one of the songs that before life, I did the most dub plate for Something's Wrong. But then life came on. And
So two of your biggest songs in the catalog. There's a lot of the songmen love the song.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody has Something's Wrong. I think every song gets something wrong.
Okay. Yeah. Bad artist.
I think you play it like 4 different ways. Yeah, Something's Wrong.
Trouble. Now, last Friday, the World Boss was in town. ATL, were you able to take in the show?
Yeah, man, I was there in attendance.
Yeah. So tell us, give us your play-by-play. What did you think of the turnout? It looked like a sold-out.
It was sold out.
Occasion, right? Yeah, full house. And what about the crowd and the energy in the crowd?
So, for me, the show was a great show. Now, I'm reading comments in here and people saying it's nothing like the New York show. There is nothing in the world like anything in New York.
Right?
New York is a different
New York
energy.
is New York. Yeah.
Clothing, food, everything. You cannot compare anything to New York.
Right.
Just like you can't compare the food in Georgia to what's in Jamaica, or even you can't compare nothing with New York.
See,
the show was great. He brought out first time since he's been out of jail. Our first time performing with Massacre on stage.
Right.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I hear the people in Florida complaining that they need a do-over, but I thought the show was great, you know. Other people say it wasn't great, and then I hear different cultures saying the show was boring. If you don't know the songs, now I'm a Cartel fan.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you a quick story. We did a show at, I think it was called Prestige, but the headliner was Mega Bantan. I was the opening act. Then it was Vybz Kartel and then Mega Bantan.
Oh, word. From Prestige days.
Yeah, man.
Right there on Memorial Drive.
Memorial.
Yeah, right across from the ATL Plaza.
And them time Kartel sit back and smoke and I read.
Yeah.
I wait for going. I read a book. I was like, this brother different. But anyway, so another quick story. When I did, when I was getting ready for, because remember you helped me with the arrangements for the EP Standby.
Yes.
For the copyrights, I reached out to a lot of artists, a lot of people that I know. Nobody responded. I sent him a message on Instagram. This man is in jail. And I don't remember the time span, but he responded with a link and said, follow this farm at my singer. That's how I did my copyright. So yeah,
Wow.
I'm a huge fan of Vybz Kartel. I don't care what nobody said. The man is lyrical. The man can put a song together, just unbelievable. You know, we know he's sick, so the energy and the performance was great. I think the show was better than the first show in Jamaica that he did.
Okay.
Only difference in Jamaica, there was more artists that run on the stage.
Right.
But this show is great.
Well, you know, he's been doing it a couple times now, so you know the stamina is going to be there,
been
the
in the
energy
gym.
is going to be. But yeah.
I think he needed another 30 minutes. But honestly, if they were to really give him time to do songs that you need another 2 hours. Because
The catalog is huge.
It's huge. There's songs that I wanted, but I didn't get to hear. Just happy with when I hear 'em.
Yeah.
From 90s, you know. Things don't know. And I'm a big fan of Massacre too, so when Massacre ran out, you know,
Yeah.
it was great. And of course, Spice was there. Spice, can't say, oh, Spice didn't have a good, Spice always do her thing. So I'm an artist.
That is one thing we know. When she hits a stage,
Oh, yeah.
right, show womanship. Yeah.
Run out and do her thing.
Oh,
Dance
every
and-
time. You know,
Great show.
And you know, she clarified for fans, you know, the relationship between her and Cartel, and she everything all right with Sidem.
Oh, yeah.
She said,
Oh, yeah. I have to big him up because I think he gave her the exposure that she wasn't getting at the time. So them have a brother, sister, love.
yeah.
We in music know that, but people always see it and if I did him could not do this. And relax on himself.
I think we have a little clip. I'm not sure of Cartel's performance in the ATL. Run in the background there. We may have it up now. I gotta say, you know, Kaya, my daughter, she took in her first Vybz Kartel concert as well. So you know, big things. You know, and that's an amazing fact because she's familiar more from the TikTok and seeing reels, and that's where, you know, so Cartel is still having that impact on the teens and you know, and the younger generation as well. So his the impact, I think, of this Cartel wave is just getting going.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's lots of places in the world where it still be the very first time, and for them it's history. It makes a big deal, and so the masses are coming out.
Yep.
You know, now there's some grumbling over the price tag, where some people are saying that, you know, after the Trinidad fiasco, I'll say, in there, where the promoter couldn't come up with all of the money, he disclosed what the fees are, and is, you know, close to US $1 million for Vybz Kartel to show up, and he's getting the money, and people are showing up. Profits are being made. Right.
This price.
So I'm not sure why certain people think it's gonna hurt the music business, the reggae music business, because of you know, Burna Boy charges, right?
Yeah.
You want a Beyonce show?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You want Taylor Swift? Who you want? I mean, Drake. They charge money, right? Significant fees,
Yep.
right? And they have an audience that comes out and backs it.
Yep.
So I don't know why anyone would ever look at it as a negative to see our artists reaching to those levels in earning potential, and you know, maybe you know, maybe it's some artists, you know, who didn't make it and they're just grumbling behind the scenes and they vex.
You need to speak up.
You know, it should have me. Right, that's what I'm saying.
The price is the price.
The price is the price. And yesterday's price is not today's price.
Because next year price gone up, so.
Trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Island Heat Radio Show podcast here on APAP Radio. I am your host, DJ Super Peck, and filling in for Lady Lalabella is the man himself, Sir Alexander. Now, we are at the top of the hour here on the program where we go into our special, big time countdown. All right. Now, here on the Island Heat Radio Show podcast, we're about to count down the top 10 songs by artists who reside here in the state of Georgia. And as always, we scour all media and music platforms to come up with the top songs. We put them into our special matrix, and they always spit out in precise order the top 10. This week in the number 10 position is the man Imar Shephard with How Can I Complain?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Tomorrow is not a promise unto anyone. So I gotta live my life to the fullest in spite of my situation. My journey has been written in the book of life. So when I get control, I live the almighty life. How can I complain? Because I bless me with another day. How can I complain? Well, every time I will find a way. How can I complain? When the most I give my everything, I will not complain. I'd rather give myself to the King of Kings. With the laws of nature, I tell you, say you refuse to comply. God bless you with everything in life, but I say you can't satisfy. Why you wearing a smile on your face, but you're sad inside? Live the truth and stop from living a lie. How can I complain? And God bless me with another day. How can I complain? While there is life, I will find a way. How can I complain? When the most I give my everything, I will not complain. I rather give my sister.
That's the voice of the man Imar Shephard right there in the number 10 position this week with How Can I Complain? Counting down the top songs here in the ATL by our Caribbean artists. This is once again Imar Shephard in the number 9 position with Make It.
You never believe me. You never believe me. Oh, 7 figures. Big dreams, strategic plans is my resolution. Focus, work smart is the only solution. Discipline, meditate, that's how I keep the balance. Energy up frequency, man I feel winning this a idiot. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I have worked on my weakness, trying to maximize my strength. Cause if you don't stand firm in this time, they will always try to make you bend. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Woo! Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I know them expect me to break. I can see it written on their face, but no matter how long it takes, I'ma steady my pace. My vibe them cannot bridge, can come between me and the beat. This journey I must complete, yes. Remember me to tell you me
The voice of the man, Imar Shephard, right there with Make It in the number 9 position. Going right into the number 8 song this week is the man Chenko with High Right Now.
Yo, stubborn God, charge up in a half a rum and cran. Beer gala gala, just rum and chop. Nah, tag and cap, stop up your papa boom in a millica. Feel nice right now when he party turn up a whole of vibes. Yeah, Mecca, a whole of vibes right now. Stepper, taboo, all your vibes right. Yeah, boom in a millica. Feel nice right now when he party turn up a whole of vibes right now. Circle 420 a vibes right now. Like Joan, we have fly right now. Lick a bus in her head, Karuka, come, but he just start shake, boom, boom, boom. Say she want come give me putun. Man a call her, she a cap cause she road. Beer bad girl love hang with the goons. She want outside, so me go and set the road. I wheel at the place up down to the moon. Man a crook, so me drop down the food. Papa boom in a millica. Feel nice right now when he party turn up a whole of vibes. Yeah, Mecca, a whole of vibes right now. Stepper, taboo, all get the vibes right. Yeah, boom in a millica. Feel nice right now when he party turn up a whole of vibes right now. Circle 420 a vibes right now. Like Joan, we a fly right now. Benz, we blast off and a regular we swipe before I go blank card. Pocket full of commas, things they hope your man a chant. Kept it from the dirt and the road and the grass. Sell down party from broad down a yard. Enough of them not used to big Benz in a garage. Enough you them fake me, I wash off the sag. One code, big up, stop and pass. Papa boom in a millic, I feel nice
right now and big up to Chenko every time, man. Doing that thing. Yeah, that is High Right Now in the number 8 position. Counting down the top 10 songs here in the ATL. Brand new music for the man Fraser Jr. alongside Natti King with Disgrace in the number 7 spot.
I and I want to know how we do know. Well on. And this is Fraser Jr. alongside the living legend Natti King. Whoa, they might fool some people, still they can't fool everyone. Wake up, take a stand, cause we know what I got long. Rise, cause at our time, like Moses, I know what time the universe is calling us. I know you see the signs. Mother Earth vex with Babylon, so them doom. And for your reward, Mother Earth bless you with landslide or typhoon. Violating the laws of nature. And I behave like them are the almighty creator. What a disgrace. Up under human race. Them system corrupt and them fake. Tell them ain't afraid. Fi kick Bobby wrong in a them face. No more black sisters you can't rape. Black man you great. You them coulda never underrate. Tafari give your strength to elevate. Free up the prison gate. Black man war repatriate. Against a lightning and earthquake. Hey Babylon, and you feel no arena judgment. Fire up the birds, for them no say judge I love them. Cause them are wicked, them are evil, them are serpent. That she fire no, because it's urgent. Let me see and you feel no arena chosen. So I love me and use and go around them. Every black man is a king, so we have to crown them. From them full of bad energy, we have to load them. What a disgrace, up under human race. Them system corrupt and them fake. Tell them ain't afraid. Fi kick Bobby wrong in a them face. No more black sisters you can't rape. Black man you great. You them coulda never underrate. Tafari give your strength to elevate. Free up the prison gate. Black man war repatriate.
Fraser Jr. alongside Natti King, y'all, with Disgrace. As we move into the number 6 slot, this is Pressure Busspipe with Long While.
It's pressure.
Find you, you suddenly appear. Ooh, it's been a long, long while. I felt something sweet like this. Hear me now, baby. When it's me and you alone, I'm turning off my phone. Ooh, you'll be there when I come home. Ooh, cause I just wanna chill with you. Ooh, it's been a long, long while. I felt something sweet like this. Loving you is on my mind. I'm feeling that I can't resist. Girl, I'm searching across the world to find you. And now you're standing here. Ooh, it's been a long, long while.
lover and a friend. Worth more than all the dollars from me spend. When separating is the trend. Know that if I ever lose the love, me I go find it back again. Girl, you complete me, now I'm feeling fine. Yeah. Before I met you, I was only wasting time. Yeah. Girl, you relieve me, give me peace of mind. That's why you're my sunshine, baby. And I'll be always at your side, baby.
Yes, indeed. The voice of the man, Pressure. Busspipe right there with A Long While in the number 5 slot this week. I'm sorry, that's number 6 slot. You know, but I was seeing double because Pressure Busspipe is in the number 5 position as well. This one featuring Humbleness, song called Bust Through.
Progress can't stop the African progress. Though the poor man never have it, still not hopeless. Me know the system is a savage. Visit the youths a rise out of the slum, them can't manage. Bust through, get a youths a bust through. Bust through, Rasta man a bust through. Bust through, get a youths a bust through. Open up the gates and let the youth them come through. Bust through, get a youths a bust through. Bust through, Rasta man a bust through. Bust through, get a youths a bust through. Bust through every trap you set an obstacle. Step ahead of them, we come for take over, yeah. We go on the road that things a bubble like soda, yeah. Fulfill the mission, man, a carriage and load again. Cut off Babylon with me sword again. Hey, if fight against the poor, they will turn on you. Continue playing with fire, it will burn on you. Never want to get a youth to reach your level. You can't stop strong and firm rebel. Hey, bust through, get a youth a bust through. Bust through, Rasta man a bust through. Bust through, get a youth a bust through. Open up the door and make the youth them come through. Bust through, get a youth a bust through. Bust through, Rasta man a bust through. Bust through, Pressure Busspipe bust through. Bust through all your gates and all your obstacles. Organization, build for we nation. Can't the Babylon and do no renovation. Centralization, education.
Man, say you can't there Babylon and do no renovation. The voice of Pressure Busspipe right there with Bust Through in the number 5 spot. As we got to the number 4 song this week. This is new music from NekaLesley, y'all. Serious in the number 4 spot.
Too close as I get too dangerous, making me feel like you could be the one. If I let you in, would you protect my heart? You will get too close to me. Serious. You will get too close as I get too dangerous, making me feel like I could be the one. If I let you in, would you protect my heart? You got a strong hold on me. I don't know what's taking over me. Don't know where this is gonna lead. Is this how this supposed to feel? Kinda feel like it's supposed to be. Got my chest tight like I'm asthmatic, like I'm floating off of this planet. Got that stuff that makes me an addict. About to call your mama and daddy. Serious. You I get too close as I get too dangerous, making me feel like you could be the one. If I let you in, would you protect my heart? You won't get too close to me. Serious. You won't get too close. Cause I get too serious. Yeah. Got my chest tight like I'm asthmatic, like I'm floating off of this planet. Got that stuff that makes me an addict. About to call your mama and daddy. Serious. You I get too close as I get too dangerous.
Yeah, you know, how did you get there? Nobody's supposed to be there. It's the voice of NekaLesley with Serious in the number 4 spot this week. Counting down the top 10 songs here in the ATL, y'all. In the number 3 position, this is Demarco with Black Madonna.
Yeah, I'm a hawker. Yeah, for the girl there, for the girl there. Kuya, look ya, she don't play. Catch it, bubble, okay. Simply cause amigos get your own way. Me rather than your zone and lock no corner. Good body girl, you want me Black Madonna. Pin on me arms, not chop no armor. Me bad chicken want me Black Madonna. When that time, girl, you me call for. You full of energy, electric charger. Good body girl, you wanna one on move. You a taxi charter. Are the baddest wine when me get from share. My girl are the maddest wine, make me have girl, I'm a shop me cheap. Wine little miss, physically fit. Wine prettiness, and no bag and split. Girl, you know you want me Black Madonna. Up in the pillow, we be loving all night. But she got tell me say she love the starlight. But you never put the dripping like pipe. Change gear, me we drift the car drive. Kuya, look ya, she don't play. Catch it, bubble, okay. Simply cause amigos get your own way. You want me Black Madonna. Are the baddest wine when me get from share. My girl are the maddest wine, make me have girl, I'm a shop me cheap. Wine little miss, physically fit. Wine prettiness, and no bag and split. Girl, you know you want me Black Madonna.
Yes, indeed. Demarco in the number 3 spot with the Black Madonna. It's going into the number 2 song this week. Once again, Demarco with Go My Best Friend.
Someone add a beat to this real quick.
You are step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Oh my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I not threat send. Oh my best friend. If I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Oh my best friend. You know that. Oh my best friend. You know that. You're my best friend. Talk to them Marco. Pledge allegiance on the battlefield for me friend never leave one. Don't find them in any state, any region. Retaliation is a must. Ask Elon. Defend me friend them anywhere when I me one. Cherish your real friend them when you receive one. Your real dog motivate you to be strong. We're loyal to the T-Farm. You are step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Oh my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I don't threat send. Oh my best friend. If I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Oh my best friend. You know that. Oh my best friend. You know that. You're my best friend. No bad mind, no jealousy. I just love we are showing no bad energy. Swear to God, say me proud of me friend you see. Bartender, give me one more energy. Put in the footwork to create legacy. Before cause I know what them could have said to me. Don't stack up with the bread, create equity. Open doors, I open for your life, sesame. You are step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Oh my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I not threat send. Oh my best friend. If I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Oh my best friend. You know that. Oh my best friend.
You know that.
You're my best friend. Who might fight.
Big up to Marco right there in the number 2 slot this week. Yeah. With Go My Best Friend. We're counting down the top 10 songs by Caribbean artists or producers living here in the ATL, y'all. Let's remind everybody of the top songs before we give them the number 1. All right, in the number 10 position this week, Imar Shephard with How Could I Complain? Number 9, Imar Shephard with Make It. Chenko, number 8 with High Right Now. Number 7, Fraser Jr. and Natti King with Disgrace. Number 6, Pressure Busspipe, Long While. Number 5, Pressure Busspipe and Humbleness with Bust Through. Number 4, NekaLesley and Serious. Demarco in the number 3 position with Black Madonna. Number 2, Demarco with Go My Best Friend. And the number 1 song this week is once again Spice with GOAT, number 1. We'll give it a round of applause. All right. Now, I'm traumatically affected by that song. Okay? The GOAT sound effects and all of this. It just doesn't do well for the song, all right? But we're still going to represent for the king and queen, all right? Because Vybz Kartel was here in the ATL this weekend. He and Spice performed. Yo, Sir Alexander, this one. Yeah, this one. This one had the crowd too. Yeah. Queen Settings, Spice, Vybz Kartel, Conjugal Visit, y'all. Trouble.
Baby, I miss you so much. I'm dying to come visit you.
You want me be a baby? Yeah, come here, make you know. You me say, me girl, you hold me.
That good wine, you tell a thousand story.
You me say, please, 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 glory.
Do you like how me a wind up my body slowly?
Me love you, you know me love you.
Vybz Kartel was in the ATL, y'all.
Body slowly.
Me love you, you know me love you. Don't it?
Me love you, come touch me.
Let's say you feel, cock up and shut up.
Me a wind up my body, run a back a jump up.
Can you do it on your knee? Deep knee, turn up.
7 days of the week, hug up tender love.
Every pillar get a fire, all mattress burn up.
Just come and me do a quick like me call up a
I know so, me a do it. To go.
Me a wine pan the beat.
Zip up on your toe.
We no papi show.
No can't work, so we daddy do. Pose like you a play domino.
Boy, baby, me a wine slow. And a bubble up on the beat and I put on a show.
Yeah, me don't go fast if you never know.
I know you are the bad boy, Trevor Door.
Come always high, so me never know.
Yes, indeed. The world boss and the queen bee.
Bud song.
Yeah. So, do you think that Cartel is going to be able to repeat the circuit? If he forced the ATL next year, is it a stadium again, or do you think people? It's a thing because he's been missing for so long, and they get to experience this wave.
Yeah, once they go that big, they're not coming back down.
Yeah.
So you won't see him in another little club again. He'll rather not perform. You will miss him and want him to perform, and he'll do a stadium again.
Different levels.
Yeah, maybe not next year, but and you know something? If he was to come back next year, sell it out again. So
Yeah.
Because he has new songs, new videos, new stuff coming.
And just like you said, there's probably another 2 hours worth of hit material that he didn't perform.
Yeah, because he can come back and do the songs that
he did. Right.
The man have songs with years.
I'd still roll with the next crew of artists that he has collabs with too, and
Right.
that's all a different package. So
Yeah. And what happens if he decides to do Vybz Kartel and Friends and bring Vado and Massacre and him Teacher the Killer?
Trouble. Yeah.
What are we going to do? We're going to say, oh, it's too high. No, we've been there.
Up there, all the way up.
Backstage.
All the- what is? Do you remember or recall for you the biggest or best show that you've ever seen a performer do their thing? Is there one that stands out?
I was performing somewhere one time, and I thought this girl was passing out, but she was crying.
Oh.
Because it was her song, and I was like, I'm trying to get the DJ attention. Like, yo, she need help. But I forgot. I think it was She Is the Reason Why, one of them older songs. And usually when I sing that song, I'll do a breakdown and do the reason that she's here. And then, but
Oh yeah. So you are here giving ladies heart attack in the audience.
that wasn't the intention. Like Pinch just said, it's an inborn concept. I just deliver. I was just singing, but there's a lot of memorable shows. I think when I was on stage and Shiny came to me and said, "Yo, you remind me of myself," and because it was a dance hall vibe. They played the song, they flipped the record over, and I went up there. I think there was I forgot the dude that was on stage, DJ, and I said, "Yo, let me get." So he gave me the microphone, and I started. I don't remember what song it was, but as soon as I handed the mic, because dance hall style, we passed the microphone.
Right.
He said, "Yo, you remind me of myself." I said, "This is major. I think this is it for me."
But Chai just says you remind.
I could go in the audience now. I'm good.
Right.
That was memorable. But I've been in the studio with so many people. I remember being in the studio in the Bronx with John Holt. We did dub plays together.
Amazing. But you're coming from that original dancehall school anyway, right?
Yeah.
Tell the people about Jack Ruby and how as a youth you were able to be around a legend like that, a great teacher in the music.
So what happened? I ended up at a private high school because we got in trouble and I had to leave the regular high school. So where the property was, where we used to stand on the street, on the next line was Jack Ruby's property. He owned that, so he used to come and stand there and listen to us sing and DJ, whatever. But every time I got suspended, I would just go to the lawn. And he would say, well, no school. I said, I got in trouble again. So he said, what exactly you want out of life? So I told him I wanted to do music. So he said, how long you suspended for? I said, 4 days. So he said, the next day, come back to the lawn. So I went over there. He says, I want you to perform. I said, okay. So I think they gave me a piece of stick. So he said, all right, sing for the people. Now this is like 12 o'clock. There's nobody there but him and his crew. People are fixing speakers. Nobody's looking at me. So, I walk out there and I sang Ebony and Ivory. I sang the whole song. And then when I sat next to him, he said, oh, this is how you perform. So you see all these people, you're just going to sit down? Ain't nobody here. But anyway, I started going there. And I think the next day, I sang like for 20 minutes. And then he started telling me, you have to work the stage. You have to go from this side, go from this side. Point on somebody else. But so I think I wanted to get suspended again, just to go back for the training. But I ended up going there a lot. And Jack Ruby kind of molded me and said, how to work the microphone. That's why I ended up being good friends with the Fat Jaw, his selector.
Okay.
Because they used to remember me being there all the time as this little youth. Because I still had to put my uniform on and pretend I'm going to school.
Right.
Couldn't let my grandmother know until I got suspended. So every day I left like I went to school.
Like if you go to school and you were going to school, just a different school, different knowledge and education.
Yeah, may his soul rest in peace, the great Jack.
Great Jack Ruby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Island Heat Radio Show podcast here on APAP Radio. I am your host, DJ Super Peck, and filling in for Lady Lalabella, our special guest host this evening, Sir Alexander. He's got a brand new album on the road. It is called
Back to My Roots.
That is right. So make sure you go out there and you stream it. Got some more new music to jump into right now, y'all. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. So, full disclosure, right? Sir Alexander is like my brother. Y'all, we go way back, right? Family, yeah, a sort of thing, yeah. True friends, and you can always tell with true friends. Why? Just time. Time will tell, right? Yep. Time will tell. This is new music from Raven Armani. JB on the show last week. This is True Friend.
You are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. Your words and your deeds have to be genuine. Not here today, tomorrow gone with the wind. Do I have your support when I'm winning? Or when me down and out, is it the same thing? Or when the link's silent, not a call or a message sent. We can be patient, no matter how distant the memories. When we link up again, not just the same energy. True friend, true to the.
What she said, when we link up again, it's the same energy, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, message in the music, yeah? Now I put Super Peck wrong. Remember, say Highlander School, Oh, trouble. Right for the Armani. Let's get him. True friends. Go my best friend, go my best friend.
If you are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. Your words and your deeds have to be genuine. Not here today, tomorrow gone with the wind. Do I have your support when I'm winning? Or when me down and out, is it the same thing? Or when the link's silent, not a call or a message sent. We can be patient, no matter how distant the memories. When we link up again, not just the same energy. True friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. If you are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. Now I love to press your face and then go chat behind your back. Only a big hypocrite do that. And if I something to tear you down, them can't come to me with that. Yeah, use me for launch, no attack. Not a plot or a scheme. You come in between. Have a premonition, get the dream. Always and forever, rock the same team. You got to show, don't to lean. If you are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe, I no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. If you are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe, I no pretend. Time will tell on you. I will tell on you. Throughout the years of my life, people go.
Her name is Raven Armani, y'all. She is a big singer hailing out of Jamaica, and she's joining us here on the program for the first time. Welcome, Raven.
Greetings. Thank you so much for having me. Big up yourself, Sir Alexander Super Peck.
Big up
Happy
yourself.
to be here.
Welcome. True friends. I'm really feeling this record. I'm somebody who, not just the heavy bass of reggae, but the message of reggae, and this connects in all areas. So tell us about how this song came about, the lyrics, the significance of the lyrics, and the production and all the musicality that went into it.
Yes. So I was at the theater to watch the One Love Bob Marley movie. And somewhere in the movie, not too far in, the idea started coming to me. I had to take out my phone, even though no phones are allowed, but I had to take out my phone and start putting down the ideas, because the melody came, the chorus came, Time Will Tell on You, True Friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it caught my attention enough to the fact that I barely catch much of the movie. And yes, and when I left the theater, for some strange reason, for the whole night after that, the rest of it just kept coming. I had to be jumping up out of my bed and just putting down everything that was coming to me. So it was really a vibe. The melody, the lyrics, everything just fall into place. And I had to call up my good brethren, Taddy P, who is a bass player and a producer. And he loved the vibe. And by the next day, he sent me an idea of the rhythm, and we took it from there and recorded. Of course, the whole message is loyalty and authenticity. Which is very rare.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have that experience, but I feel like
I think if you're alive, you have that experience. If you're alive,
Yes, as you can tell by the amount of songs we have that talk to the opposite, which is like the bad mind and the backbiting and the betrayal and the the frenemies.
Yes.
But I feel like when you get to this stage of life, we feel like we've gone through so much that we can pick out at least one or two solid people. And they deserve a highlight. They deserve to be celebrated, because more often than not, we tend to take those people for granted.
Right. Right.
Those people that will be there through the thick, the thin, the up, the down, we take them for granted, and we always, tend to focus more on the people than what really I do about it.
All the time. Very nice song, by the way.
Yeah, no, and very true. Like, there's a million Bad Mind songs out there, right? There's a million My Friend Take My Girl song or some like that, right?
Yes.
But your true friends.
We can't trust friend. We don't want no friend. We don't want a new friend. We don't want it's always that vibe.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you really check, you can find at least one person. For me, my mother is my best friend right now. For a while now, but even more so now. She been in my corner through thick and thin, and I feel like I'm that way for my sons as well,
Yes, yes.
So
Now, as you mentioned, family, and the theme of today's show is Father's Day, and I definitely have to offer condolences to you
yes,
on your recent loss. I know this will be probably a very difficult Father's Day for you as being the first since.
right.
So definitely, prayers continue going out to you, my sister, and hope that at this time you find some comfort. Yeah.
Yeah, and give thanks for that.
Sorry for
And
your
happy
loss.
Father's Day to you and all the great fathers out there.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much.
Thank you so much. Now the you mentioned that the download. That's how I describe it. When the lyrics are just coming, you can't even fight it. It's not even anything you're doing. It's just being downloaded.
Yes.
you know, does that happen often for you? Is that how you tend to write, or does it mix where you kind of
Yeah,
compose?
it varies. Sometimes I get a track, as you know, to
Yeah.
perfect. We have a track, people. We have a track. Anyways, sometimes I get a track, and the track does dictate what I say. But because I've been so blessed to know quite a number of musicians, my son is a musician. More often than not, I get the downloads. I get the downloads a lot.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
even so, because I kind of multitask, not kind of, I multitask a lot. As
Yes.
you know, I am involved in other areas of music as well. So,
So let's
more
talk
often
about the
than not,
band. Let's talk about the band.
yes,
Tell them about
we
Mission
just,
Driven.
yes, we just wrapped. Oh, Mission Driven is my band that I perform with.
Yes.
And it's, of course, my son, keyboard player, is also my band leader. And we have the drummer Andre and Marlon and Miguel, who's the Gitsy. So mission driven, but they also work with other artists, of course. Right now, my son is on tour with Alba Rosie,
Okay.
and yes, so he's over there in Europe and all of that. And of course, we just wrapped the 12th season of the school band competition. Dintil Technical became the first school to win back-to-back titles.
Okay.
You know, after a series of just epic performances. So big up to them as well. And yeah, and we have a workshop coming up on the 24th of July for the students, for the young musicians, and for the bands, forming bands in the high schools.
Oh,
Yes,
congratulations. That's major. Major.
Excellent.
thank you
Excellent. It,
so
it, it
much.
it is so important to I first experienced music in school myself. Back then it was the recorder was the the standard instrument everybody start off with, I guess. Right. And
Right? Yeah.
and I've told the story before of going to Jamaica Festival, representing Saint Peter and Paul, and I was the one with the bad note to make the thing. We got second place, So I definitely, to the young musicians, I know it can be such a daunting task sometimes to be in front of the crowd and to perform to your best of your abilities. So for those who work with the young people, big up yourself, because that is so important to keep music alive, and it does so much to develop you outside of in your real life, in terms of just how you think and all kinds of aspects through music. So definitely big up because of that.
Yeah, respect.
Yes, most definitely. And for True Friend, we have a series we're doing on Zoom. Of course, we are asking persons who might have a story they want to highlight, a particular person, or persons that have been real special to them, you know, on their journey, on their life's journey, and you want to celebrate that person. We're calling it the True Friend series, of course, to culminate in a True Friend Day. I think it's only right. We have Father's Day, Mother's Day. We want to do a True Friend Day. And so we have this series now. So, of course, throwing it out there. Anyone with a story want to share, just hit me up on any of the socials, Rave Namani, and we can get the link up going on the Zoom and make it happen. You know, we want to hear the stories. We have one coming up where the sister and they've been friends from school days. And she's now grown, you know, well in her adult years, and they're still great friends. I mean, stuff like that is, for me, is rare, because I can't tell you where my school friends are right now.
Right. Hey.
Yeah.
In this growing, expanding world, that happens often, yeah? Yeah. Raven, go ahead and let everybody know how they can follow you, how they can contact you, give them all of the vital information so they can get your music and other fans and friends can reach out to you.
All right, so the music, of course, is distributed by a music specialist, so it's available on all the platforms. You can always reach out to me on the socials, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's all Rave Namani. And, of course, email georgiamedia@gmail.com or ravenamanimusic@gmail.com. Yes, so big up yourself, Super Peck, and of course we keep it more music. There's so much more music. I'm working with Mr. Lloyd Parks.
Okay.
He has some music that we're producing. Of course, yourself, Super Peck, we have music to drop.
Yes.
I'm also working with Juba White from Dub Tonic Crew. We have music. I mean, and it's always conscious energy. High frequency. I like to say that my music is about empowerment. I do my best to do music from an empowered space. You know, I'm big on self-improvement, self-awareness, because I feel like that's the revolution right there. When you know who you are, the power that you have within yourself, it can work wonders for you. So that's the space from which I always try to do music.
I love it. I love it. Big up yourself every time. Raven Armani joining us live here on the Island Heat Radio Show podcast. The song is True Friends. We're going to touch it one more time. Everybody, make sure you go out there right now. You stream this song. I want you to share it to your true friends, yeah? Prove it. Don't be one of those friends who want to keep the best things to yourself, you know, don't want to share the best things with your friends, you know. Yeah, don't be like that. No. You know, you have good music, share the good music, yeah? True friends, let's go.
If you are a true friend, true to the end friend, no make believe or no pretend, I will tell on you. I will tell on you. Your words and your deeds have to be genuine. Not here today, tomorrow gone with the wind. Do I have your support when I'm winning? And when me down and out, is it the same thing? And when the link's silent, not a call or a message sent. We can be patient, no matter how distant the memories. When we link up again, not just the same energy. True friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. If you are my true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. Now go laugh in front of your face and then go chat behind your back. Only a big hypocrite who that. And if I something to tear you down, them can't come to me with that. Can't use me for launch no attack. Not a rush game, you come in between. Have a premonition, get the dream. Always and forever, rock the same team. You got to show them to lean. If you are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe, I no pretend. I will tell on you. I will tell on you. If you are a true friend, true to the end friend. No make believe or no pretend. Time will tell on you. Time will tell on you.
The voice of Ray Raven Armani right there with a true friend. Now, let me tell you something. See, this weekend in the ATL, it's all about the Mikey Sparkle Father's Day. All right. This is an event that I performed on last year. You've performed on this event. And you've also worked with Mikey Sparkle in the studio.
Yeah.
Mikey Sparkle Production.
Sir Alexander, something about you. Mikey Sparkle Production.
Special request and back by popular demand. Cause them a ask when me did gone. Them said them want me and they need me in them life and them don't want me to go away so long. Come a little closer to me so that you can feel positive vibes and great energy. You by my side, we flex like Bonnie and Clyde, and that's the way this love's gonna be. Come a little closer to me so that you can feel positive vibes and great energy. You by my side, we flex like Bonnie and Clyde, and that's the way this love's gonna be. She's dark and lovely, silky and smooth. Girl, I want you. Yes, it's the truth. You shine like a star, and your smile lights up a room. Since I have the lyrics, why can't you just be the tune? Ever since the day you came into my life, my
So voice to the man, Sir Alexander, y'all. This one is missing you.
Go something like this. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Trying to understand the reason you left me. What were you going through? I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turned. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. Yeah. As I look around, I see things that remind me. Just to see a smile made my heart fill with joy. I can still recall all those dreams we shared together. Where did you run to, girl? Ooh, baby, I'm missing
you. Tell me
why the road
Shout out.
Yeah.
It's a bad mix on that instrumental right there, bro. Hey.
Brother Mike.
Studio One style again.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Definitely.
Hey, big music. If you are a true fan of reggae music, if you're a true fan of classic reggae music, the instrumentals on this record will definitely speak to you. If you're a fan of a good, clean music, clean lyrics, yeah, love songs, yeah, represent it for you. Positive message in reggae music, yeah?
Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite song?
Wow, Missing You.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and maybe the sweet reggae music. Those two are my.
Cool.
It kind of just naturally happens where I go through and I start to select and what I just tend to I'm playing this one a little bit more than I'm playing the rest. So yeah,
mine changes every day.
Hey,
like today it's don't play. Tomorrow I'm not sure what it will be, but today don't play. I've been playing that nonstop.
Well, brother, I appreciate you rolling through and hanging with us on the program tonight, man.
Thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
Listen. Keep up the great work. You know, we need it. ATL is full of talent. Yeah, and we're about to prove it to the world. Yeah. So, Sir Alexander, one more time. The new project is called
Back to My Roots.
And it every which part music did it.
Anywhere the music that it did it.
Right. Big up to to everybody who is tuned in and listening in. Just a couple special announcements. Mars Day is coming up, y'all. Mars Day. That is Mothers Advocating for Road Safety. It is going to go down on July 19th at Bay Creek Park in Loganville, and from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right, that's Mars Day. Shout outs to the Rush family. Mars lost his life in a motorcycle accident a few years ago, and so his mother is making sure to keep his legacy alive and also advocate for safety on the roads. All right, keeping everybody else kids safe. So shout outs to them for that. Buju Banton. Big things for Buju over the week as well. He had the big interview in L.A. He was in the neighborhood with Big Boy. And then he was also at the BET Music Awards. And also he was live at Las Vegas doing his thing. 15 years he hadn't performed in California. And Buju sold out once again.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that thing in fine style. Yeah. I tell you what, from is it 4 years now? It's about 4 years since he's been home. And Buju has firmly reestablished himself right back. And he's the one, he's not looking for the king title and none of that, right? He's the servant. Just to deliver the music. Yeah. Big up every time to Mark Myrie. Doing this proud. We've got a few birthdays to celebrate. Maxie Priest is going to be in town for this weekend, and he celebrates a birthday tomorrow on the 10th of June. On the 11th, Munga Honorable and Dub FX, and also Eric Donaldson. On the 12th of June, Bounty Killer will celebrate a birthday, and so will Junior Brown. On the 14th is Protege Hugh Mandel. We're just talking about Hugh Mandel the other day, and Tammy Chin. And left side, from left side in Esco, Craig Parks, who's Lloyd Parks' son. And he is celebrating a birthday on the 15th. So is Mr. Gas Them, I Light Them, Mr. Chuck Fender. And Zaga celebrates a birthday on the 17th. Folks, I want to thank you for tuning in for over the last couple of hours, keeping us company right here on the program. Sir Alexander, tell them everything about how to contact you, follow you online.
I'm on all socials, but if you go to Instagram and click in the bio, all the links are dropped down right there on Instagram. Everything that I do is right there. Email, everything is there. And before we go, I want to say big respect to D-Clef. Big respect to British Links for the guidance. Big up yourself and big up all the Miller family. Big up Saran, Mikey, Imar. Big up everybody who supports me on this. And them know the hard work I'm put in, but big up British Links for the help.
Yeah, man. Every time. He said it's his favorite song of the day, so yeah, don't play.
Watching this and let me pass through. Play. But the business where them do or what them say. No way, think someone not joke. But the business where them drink or what them smoke. Oh no, just be careful who you call your friend. Most of them fake and just pretend. And be careful who you tell your secret, cause only them alone can reveal it. They will also take your kindness for weakness. You got to believe it. Make sure you read your Bible every day. And don't you be afraid to just pray. People always have something to say. Still them cannot stop the progress, no way.
Play. The voice of Sir Alexander, y'all. Remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love.
Island Heat Caribbean Show, APAC Radio. Keep it locked.
Cool.
From yard to the street.